Welcome to Core Physio and Pilates video series. I'm Lee and this is Liz. Today's series is using my favourite bit of equipment, the foam roller. The foam roller is a wonderful piece of equipment because it can work on your spinal mobility, helping release tight structures, overall challenging your balance and coordination and core control. The first exercise is known as thoracic rolling. So if Liz can turn to face this way, place the roller on her middle of her back or bra line area. Bring your hands behind your head, Liz. Interlace your fingers and really support your neck. Let's make sure the roller's in the middle. So move the roller a bit more towards me. Lovely. Your knees are bent and your feet are straight. You're going to slowly lift up your pelvis, really drawing in through your stomach. And then she's going to begin by rolling her body forwards and backwards along the roller, keeping your body nice and parallel in a nice straight line. Rest your head a little bit lower. There we go. It's only your upper back, so don't go lower than the middle of your back or if you're wearing a bra, your bra line area. This is called thoracic rolling on the foam roller. It feels lovely. You might hear some cracks and creaks, but that's a good thing. And just pause there. Drop your pelvis. The next exercise is known as thoracic extension. You can do this one straight after thoracic rolling. Your pelvis is down on the mat now. You keep your pelvis tucked in and tilted towards you and let your upper back extend over that roller. Get a lovely stretch. It might be uncomfortable if you're stiff and tight, but that's okay. Go to the point that you feel that you can and then slowly come back up, drawing those ribs towards your navel. This is for the abdominals as well. So inhaling as you go back, keep that pelvis tilted. And as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades towards me and coming up, and your ribs are great. We'll do that about 10 times. Keep going. So as I said, this can be sore. You might not go as far as Liz. She's got quite a good amount of thoracic extension, and you might not. So go to the point that you feel you can control. It will certainly get easier the more you do this. Great. The next exercise is known as arm arcs. So we're going to turn the foam roller lengthways and you're going to lie on the roller on your back. Making sure that your bottom and head are on the foam roller. Your knees are parallel and your feet are flat. Lift both of your arms up, Liz, towards the ceiling. You've really got to have your pelvic floor on and your pelvis nice and controlled. We're going to do an opposite arm going back and the other arm coming down. So breathing in and then swapping. This is a lovely one for your upper back mobility, stability through your shoulders, and obviously a core challenge. To make this harder, you could try and lift up your heel of one leg, or even you could lift the leg completely into the air. Quite a lot more challenging. Great, Liz is doing this beautifully. Place the leg down, Liz, and pause. Just another variation here is taking the arms open and then closing. Open and then closing. You can have some 1 kilo weights in your hands for more of a challenge. Bring your arms down, Liz, and I am going to get some weights now. So if you have some 1 kilo or 1.5 maximum weights at home, take them in your hands. You can also use cans of soup from your kitchen cupboard. This is called a pec stretch. So bending through the elbows, bring the hands down to the mat if you can. I really need to stress that your hands shouldn't be lifted in the air with the weights. So wherever you can get your hands down onto the carpet, even if it means bringing your hands closer to your body, do so. This is going to help really open up your chest, getting you a nice stretch and opening your upper back. Fantastic if you sit at a desk all day and have really sore or stiff upper back. You can stay here with your eyes open or closed, just taking some lovely breaths for a good 5-10 minutes. As long as you've got, I would recommend doing this at least every day. The next exercise, if you can let go of the weights, Liz, we're going to roll off the foam roller. Turn the roller lengthways. You can lie on your tummy. We're going to do what's known as a shrug. She's going to place her forearms on the foam roller and her body is nice and long, gently drawing in through the stomach. You're going to press the roller away from you, draw the shoulder blades up to your ears as you exhale. And Liz, as you inhale, draw the shoulders down, start to lift the gaze, lift your upper back, looking towards that foam roller, getting just an upper back stretch, and then reaching forward, reaching forward, reaching forward. And one last time, but you can do this 10 or so times. You can increase this range and make it much higher. We'll just show one of these, Liz, where she comes up and lets her lower back get a lovely extension. This should feel comfortable and it shouldn't cause sharp pain or discomfort. And going forward. The last one is known as the ITB release. So coming up please, Liz, and we're going to place the roller on your hip. The side of your hip. You're going to have your top leg on the mat in front of you. You can be on your hand or your elbow and find a really sore spot. That means that's a tight spot and where you need to pause. You can stay there for a few breaths if you can cope. And then once it's released, you can roll your body forwards or backwards, finding different spots, trying to get all the way down to the knee. Lovely. And all the way up to the hip. You can manage 10 or 15 of these rolls, making sure you pause at some sore bits. Hold there. That's what's going to give you the results of the exercise.